Here are 3 ways to ditch the label searcher and become a business buyer. Now, the term searcher, it's really popular in the ETA community or entrepreneurship through acquisition. Now, this is a great community, and we don't really mean to bash overall, but it's a great community of people that are searching to buy businesses, people doing exactly what we want to do. Honestly, people that we would love to work with. But within that community, we see so much behavior that's searcher behavior and not buyer behavior. And that's why I don't like the term searcher. We're not searchers, we're buyers. We're not here to search for businesses, we're here to buy businesses. So here's your 3 ways to move from searcher to buyer. Number 1, pick a lane. Pick an industry that you know about and that you're passionate about and that you can sell yourself as the best buyer for a business in that industry. Searchers are industry agnostic, buyers know what they want. And within our partner program, we can always tell when someone's getting ready to become a buyer, because what will happen is that their view of the world is really wide and they're looking at all different types of businesses. And as that view narrows, that's when the transaction happens. And we'll see sometimes people get frustrated and they start to widen back out and start to bring in more industries. And that's when we know we're getting further away from a deal, not closer. Targeted equals buyer, broad equals searcher. Number 2, searchers lowball or work for a great deal or a steal. They put in lowball offers that are never going to get accepted. They don't fully understand that there's more buyers than sellers in this market. And if you want to have any chance of actually completing a transaction, you need to put in a strong offer. You know, there's a myth out there that Warren Buffett got rich by being a deep value investor. And early in his career, that was true. But he really made his money and made his name for himself when Charlie Munger, his partner, taught him that it's better to buy a wonderful business at a fair price than a fair business at a wonderful price. So if you find a good business, don't be afraid to pay a fair market price for it. So buyers are like Buffett. They put in offers that can actually get accepted. Searchers are lowballers who are never going to close on anything. Number 3, searchers, they only look at the numbers. They look at the EBITDA margin, they look at the revenue, they look at what the cash flow is going to be, and they don't look at the business. The numbers are only a small piece of the puzzle. And of course, the numbers are going to have to work. That's just a default. We're going to screen out and we're going to throw out everything where the numbers don't work, but we're not going to look at something or waste any time or energy on something just because the numbers work if the other aspect of the business aren't good. And you need to remember that your inquiries with a broker, you have a limited number. You can't inquire on every deal before you get labeled a tire kicker. So you need to be careful at what you look at, because if they see you asking for confidential information on a wide range of different industries, they're going to blacklist you and stop sending you information. And number 4, searchers don't understand what's going through the mind of sellers. In the small business space, businesses are often sold to the person that the seller wants to sell to, the person they like, the person who's going to take care of their baby. They are not necessarily just going to go to the highest bidder. So a buyer understands that the entire process is an interview. Of course, you need to talk to the seller. You need to get the information that you need to make a decision. But throughout that entire process, you need to be selling yourself on why they should pick you. So if you follow those 4 steps, you can move from searcher to buyer. Or another way to do it is to join our program and we can coach you through it and we can buy a business together.